Reality check people from the device, and you know it's a unique one, aromatic realistic TV. Anyway, we are still looking into the SSL saga. As I don't really as yet to just jump off this topic. But I want to bring back Jamaica down memory lane. And I want them to remember when this SSL story first break.
Yaga yaga yo, it's Anthony B and you're watching Aromatic Realistic TV on YouTube. Remember, everybody wanna plan they can. Hey, everybody wanna read the band. What do you are go blame it on when it's our next man you are depend pan. Well you're wrong. Support the brother. Support each other. Like, share. You me say not just watch and talk. Like and share it man. Support. We have to help each other read somewhere. Helping and that's all we say. Aromatic to the world. Booba.
It was the Prime Minister of Jamaica, you know, withdraw his funds from that institution and also close his account. So my question is, who informed the Prime Minister that that institution was about to go in bankruptcy so the Prime Minister could go and draw his money? That's the question I would like to get answered. So if you follow the trend, you know, is that favor goes where favors come from. So who inside that institution give the Prime Minister that information? But in the first world country, we would call it insiders trading. And if it was nowhere else in the world, the Prime Minister would face in prison time right now for insider trading. But they say favor goes where favor come from. And a lot of us as time as Jamaican think that you have to have subjects and degrees. You have to have diploma. You understand? No, all you need, my friend, is common sense. And what common sense does, my youth? It gives you the sound judgment in a principal ways or matter to look into things. Common sense, brother. A sound judgment in a principal way or in a principal matter to look into things. So, you know, if you have subject or degree, brother, if you look into something and see if it makes sense or it don't make any sense. Is this a payback to SSL? Because it's alleged out there on the street, you know, that the same SSL, you know, was the Jamaica Labour Party biggest contributor. Was the Jamaica Labour Party biggest donor, you know, in the 2020 general election. So a member on my platform said to me, say, the money is not to pay back any staff. But is the Jamaica Labour Party is find a way how to put in back some money into SSL. And I scratch my head. And I say, wow. Because on my platform, you know that it's only intelligent people over here. You understand? We don't deal with the people who only have the narrow mind prospect of things. Can't think and see outside of the box. They only live within that little, you know, the little mustard seed. That they see that there is no changes. It's gonna be this way. And if it's not this way, there is no other way. But just look into it, Jamaica. It was the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, you know, who withdraw fee money from SSL, you know, and close him account, you know. And then couple months later, we hear say that institution crash. So the question that we are asking, who informed the Prime Minister of Jamaica that that institution was about to crash? Somebody in that institution have to give the Prime Minister the information for the Prime Minister to go in and draw out his money, and then couple months down the line, the institutions crash. And all of a sudden now, we hear Nigel Clark and Andrew Holness talking about bailing out criminals, crooks, bandits. And where in the world when you hear that? Criminal, bandits is getting bailed out by the government. The government not bail out bandits. The government prison bandits. The government prison criminals. So it is telling me, if the government don't want to prison these criminals, something is telling me, you know, in the back of my cranium, that probably the government is a part of that criminal. You hear what I just said? In any other country, they prison criminal. In Jamaica, free government is bailing out criminal. So it makes me think and go down deep into my cranium. If you go bail out criminal, that means to say psychologically behind the scene, the government is part of the criminals. I said you don't have to have master, you don't have to have bachelor, you don't have to have degree. All you need is common sense. And what common sense gives you? A sound understanding in a principled way how to look into things. Or in a principled matter how to look into things. That's all you need. Common sense. We need to put with some of the gadget and read a little bit and look into things, brother. Because the only thing that is going on over here is abuse of power by this administration. Want to bully and ram things down taxpayers' throat. We don't have to take it. We don't have to take it. And some people, them are what we hire for work for we. So I don't understand. Or we just say kickback so and go on like say we obligate to these people. We don't obligate to them. These people at all times supposed to come and explain to us, the Jamaican people who pay these boys, what is going on in our country, what is going on with taxpayers' money. I say to you, my friend, and I will say again, in other countries, governments there prison criminals and thieves. In other country, elsewhere, their government prison criminals and thieves. In Jamaica, our government is bailing out criminals and thieves. So as I said before, it made me question the motive of this government. Why they are so quiet and why they are taking this side with SSL. Man, you don't have to look wide and far, man. If you are not the solution, you are the problem. If you are not the solution, you are the problem. And you are not solving taxpayers' problem. So it simply means that they are a part of the problem. I want you to think, and think into it deeply and use common sense. If you do something wrong in Jamaica, the police is going to lock you up. If you go and steal something over your neighbor yard and they did not give it to you, the police is going to lock you up. If you go into the supermarket and go in a Mr. Chin shop, go take something, you see how then disgrace you and put you on camera and wait till police go. So my time the Chinese people are box the Jamaican them in them face. So it is wrong. It is wrong. So you have to ask the question, why is it your government who you pay to work on your behalf in the best interest of the Jamaican people to serve and to protect in all capacity at all times? Why would your government would take side with a criminal and trying to bail them out? That's the question we need to ask. Why are we bailing out criminals? And the only question, the only answer I can come up with is that the government is a part of the criminality. Because remember, as I said before, it was Andrew Holness, the first client or account holder to draw his money from that institution and close his account. And a couple months later down the line, that account crashed. That institution crashed. And it was only the Prime Minister alone who saved his money. It was only the Prime Minister alone who saved his money. And the 70 customer and account holder are now living in frustration, anger, worry, sleepless night, Sleepless night while the Prime Minister, why you give the mandate to put rules and law in place to protect your money for your retirement. Your Prime Minister sleep good that night because he was the only one that withdraw his money from that account. So the question is, who briefed the Prime Minister? Who informed the Prime Minister that that institution was going down? Remember KD Knight said, SSL use customer money to finance the Jamaica Labour Party election campaign 2020. Remember that. Remember that. Anyway, my people, stay tuned, because you don't know it's a unique one, aromatic, realistic TV, where we say no man is an island and no man stand alone. United we stand, or divided we going to fall. I say treat your fellow man with respect. The same respect that you're looking forward for me to offer to you. Make sure, on the other hand, you're offering that same respect to someone else. Be well, my people. Be well. Be well. Be well. God, on good road. Out. Peace.